Hey everybody, welcome back to Vanland. Today is exciting. We're doing a van tour. We built this van for one of our clients last December and they brought it back for a few upgrades. So we wanted to give you guys a tour of everything that this van currently has on it. I gotta tell you, I love this van. If you're a family of 4 and you love adventure travel, then this is the perfect van for getting out, seeing the world and doing it with your family basically. So first, I want to give you guys a quick tour of what's on the outside, and then we'll take you inside and show you what's going on in there. Basically, we got a 170 van with kind of all of the basic upgrades on the outside that you would expect. It has new rims and tires, some side steps. We've done window upgrades here. We've got a full aluminous deck rack on the top that has the solar panel on it. It's a place to store surfboards and the like. Also on this side, a aluminous ladder and surf pole. Also, have this cool AMA window. This is one of the things we just added. The clients felt like they needed more ventilation in the van. The 170s can definitely get hot if you don't have proper ventilation. The outside basically has pretty much what you need to do your adventure travel. It's not too much in the off-road 4x4 look. It's a little bit more sleek for the city, for the beach. It is a 4x4 van, so you can take it to all sorts of crazy places. Let's head in and I'll show you what's on the inside. This van is built on the Adventure Wagon platform. So basically front to back, the walls, the ceiling, and all the L-track is an Adventure Wagon kit. We really love them. It just cuts down the amount of time it takes to install one of these vans and to upfit it. This van in particular, it was about a 3-month build. I believe we had the van for about 5 months altogether, but really in terms of the total work that it took to put in, we were able to knock it out in 3 months. And so that was really fun for our guys to do, and the client got their van back in a relatively reasonable amount of time. This particular van is really a family travel van, so it's not done the same way that we would do a camper van, if you will. So for instance, there's no bathroom or shower in here, and there's also no galley. It would be fairly simple to put a galley in here, but for these clients, that's really not what they were looking for. Instead, they have a cooler here so that they can keep all their food cold. There is some cooking gear up in the bags here so that they can cook out at the picnic table or whatnot. And there's also an outdoor shower out the back with hot water, so they are able to clean up. But if you guys are interested in seeing more of the camper van type of build, then definitely hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, because we have some videos coming up in the next few weeks and the next few months that will show you how we do our showers, how we do our galleys, our bathrooms, and all that stuff that kind of goes into more of the camper van style build. I really actually love this build, and if I was in the position that our clients are, where they really love to travel, often for long distances, and they have children, but the children are a little bit more grown up and need, you know, like more space than a kid would, this is kind of the perfect van. As a matter of fact, I don't want to give it back. We're delivering this van back to the clients later today, and I wish I could keep it around for a while, just because it just feels nice in here. The Adventure Wagon kit gives like a really cozy feel to it. All the walls and the ceiling are completely finished off, so it just feels nice to be in here. I really do like this one. How about you, Katie?
I really like it too.
Okay.
I was impressed when I saw it.
Yeah. Let's look at the features in here. We have obviously a diesel heater right here, mounted under the seats, little lagoon table. This is a plug-in electric cooler, and that's really great for traveling and keeping your stuff, but also you can see obviously it's another place to sit. We have a AMA slider window here for ventilation. These are the mule bags. The thing I love about the mule bags, 2 things. First of all, they're massive. There's so much room inside these to store your gear. Not only on the outside, but they have pockets on the bottom and pockets on either end. In terms of storage space, these are a really great way to go if you have a lot of things to store. The second thing I love about the mule bags is that being a cloth bag, you can put things in there and pack it in and they really don't make any noise at all when you're driving down the road. So that is a big bonus. If you drive a van a lot, you know that there's always things that seem to be making noise and rattling. It's not these. This was one of the major upgrades we made to the van this time around. So originally the clients had a bench seat in here, and their two kids, who are basically adults, would be riding in the bench seat, sitting next to each other on long road trips. That wasn't their favorite way to travel, and it was also very difficult to get from the front of the van to the back of the van with the bench seat in place. So we went ahead and added these comfy captain's chairs. These give you so much more room. Being an individual seat, they're much more comfortable. And also, more than anything, I think the biggest benefit is that you're now able to pass from the front to the back of the van relatively easily, and there's just more space altogether. Or the space is used much more efficiently, I should say. These clients decided to keep their bench seat mounts in place, and they will have the capacity to carry 7 passengers in this van, which is pretty unusual for a camper van, if you will. Usually 4 is about the maximum number of people that you can comfortably seat, but in this one, 7 people. So that's a little bit unique. Back to the seats here, they recline significantly. They actually go back even further, and they slide forward, and then also swivel. And they will turn all the way around. So the seats can actually face in both directions. The critical thing with seats in Sprinter vans is that they are DOT approved to carry passengers. Not all seats are, and I think there's a lot of things on the market that people see on Instagram posts or YouTube videos like this, and they think that everything has seat belts and is totally safe. That's not the case. So when you're looking for seats, make sure you're getting them from a reputable manufacturer, and make sure that they are seats that have been pull tested, which is the test that's done to make sure that they will be safe for passengers. These seats are by JMG Engineering out of Southern California. We've used them for other seats in the past as well. These are the first actual captain's chairs that we've done for them. And I would say that in terms of bang for the buck, these seats are a really good value. They're comfortable, they're stylish, they are super adjustable, they look good. And they're actually not that expensive. Again, with the Adventure Wagon kit, you have the ability to do all sorts of kind of different orientations for your gear and your bed. So for instance, this is the Moab bed that is part of the Adventure Wagon kit. And these bed panels are fairly easy to remove. Our client here also has an additional set of bed rails so that they can move the bed up. They actually have 2 Moab beds, so they can do 2 layers of beds on here if they want. We love the small bunk windows next to the bed here. Those are ventilated and screened. So basically, if you're laying in bed and you need a little fresh air, those are a really fabulous way to get some air into the van. Up here, we've also just added a nomadic air conditioner. Like we said, one of the things that the clients found out after having the van in their possession and doing a few trips was that it was getting really hot in here. I think they even said they went to Death Valley in this van as a family of 4, and it got way too hot. So we added some additional ventilation and the nomadic air conditioner. That is a 12-volt air conditioner, so it runs directly off the battery system. And while we did this upgrade, we also added an additional 200 amp hours of lithium battery power, so that there's plenty of power to run the air conditioner even when you're completely off grid and the vehicle's off. I want to show you guys how this looks with the bed put in a different position. Then you'll see in the back there's also tons of room for sitting down as a family, doing things like playing cards, having a meal, and the like. So let's go ahead and get this moved into the other orientation. We just took the bed out and set it aside. So I just wanted to show you guys the other option for how you can configure this van. So with the bed out, there's tons of room back here for basically seating, whether you want to hang out with the family and play cards or talk story or have a meal. You can swivel those captain's chairs around, and now we actually have seating for at least 6 people. And I think this is really great. These particular clients love to hang out at the beach. They go for sunset all the time. And something they wanted was kind of a social space. So if some of their friends are walking by, they could invite them in, maybe to have a drink or to talk. So with this configuration, the Adventure Wagon kit gives you all these different options. And that's really why people love them. We are doing more and more Adventure Wagon kits seemingly all the time, just because it gives you the flexibility to have it as a sleeper or as more of a dining area. What we're sitting on here are some of the Lost Highway boxes. These are aluminum boxes that are basically designed to be perfectly at the height where you would want to sit. We have a power system in one side and a water system in the other box. So we're able to contain all of our equipment neatly inside these boxes. And you can see the boxes here. They have all this great storage in the top. And then these actually just pick up and move out of the way. You can see we've put the entire power system inside here, 400 amp hours of battery power, an inverter, all of our fuses and switches are neatly inside here. You have plenty of storage, but you also have all of your equipment that's a little bit more sensitive neatly tucked away. On this side here, we have the water system. So we have a water hose that you plug in right there, turn on the pump, and you can take an outdoor shower right out the back. We have both hot and cold water on this van. So even though this van doesn't have like a galley, a shower, a toilet, you can still take an outdoor shower. And also with this area, there's actually plenty of room to do a little cooking out of the back of the van. If you want more details on the actual water system and power system for this van, you can check out the video that we did previously, which is more of a full tour when we initially completed this build. So listen, if you're building a family van, then please let us know what features are important to you. What do you plan to include? What are you leaving out? That would be so amazing for us to be updated on what you guys are doing, because we love sharing what we're doing so much with you. All right, well, we just wanted to give you guys a quick van tour while we had this back in the shop for a few days and we were doing some upgrades. We know that you guys love van tours a lot, so we have more coming up for you as well. We're putting out videos every week if you haven't noticed. If you want to see more van tours and more inside vanland kind of stuff, then please subscribe and we will keep you updated. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the future.